Hi, my name is Stephen Crouch. I am with Love Boldly's Q&A panel, hashtag asking for a friend, and this is just a space where Christians who might be straight or cisgender, you can ask LGBTQ Christians questions that you would normally be too uncomfortable to ask us. So let's get into the question for today, which is, how important is it that churches publish a formal statement regarding their theological position on same-sex relationships slash marriage? I should say, how important is it to me? So to me, I would say this is extremely important because me as an LGBTQ person, it tells me before I step foot in your church, what my rights are going to be in that church. So it tells me if I am going to be able to administer any sacraments like giving communion or like passing the plate or anything like that. It's going to tell me if I'm allowed to preach, if I'm allowed to work in the children's ministry. And it's really important for me to understand all these things before I spend weeks, months, maybe even years volunteering and giving money to your church. So for me, it's a sign of respect that um, you you're not gonna waste my time, and I'm not gonna waste yours, basically. And this is not to say that you have to you have to pick a certain side. Although I have my own opinions on what side you should pick. It's just to say to be clear. I mean, this is asking for like clarity of policies of what LGBTQ people are allowed to do in your church, um, and to what extent are they welcome? So this is a great question, and I think it's something that if you haven't come to this sort of position on a church, it's a conversation worth having. And if you need some time to come to that position, then just put on your website, this is something that we're actively discerning. So there's multiple options you could do. The bottom line is just to be clear about where you're at, because it really helps out LGBTQ people and their families. So great question. Thanks.